Am I the holy for becoming a millionaire and teaching my family a lesson they deserved? My parents never believed in me. They treated me like I was nothing. But 10 years later, I came back with surprise that left them speechless. Growing up, I was the invisible one. My parents had their golden child, my older brother. Straight A's, football team, you name it. Me? I was just a mistake they didn't abort in time. My mom once told me she wished she had stopped at one. My dad didn't even say my name unless it was to blame me for something my brother did. I left home at 17 with a trash bag of clothes and $23 in my pocket. No goodbyes, no tears, just silence. I slept in my car, ate instant noodles, and worked 3 jobs while teaching myself to code at night in a public library. 10 years later, I built an app that got acquired for $22 million. I moved into a penthouse, bought my dream car, and then I did something petty. I RSVP'd to my brother's wedding, pulled up in a Rolls Royce with my assistant, in a suit worth more than my parents' house. My mom's face when I handed her the wedding gift, a signed copy of the deed to the house they live in. That's right, I bought it. But here's the best part. When I revealed what I was really planning that day, the entire wedding stopped. My dad turned pale. My brother almost fainted. I remember walking into that wedding like I had no business being there. Everyone was staring at me. I wasn't a happy little brother anymore. I wasn't a family disappointment either. I was someone who had made it. My mom froze when she saw me. My dad couldn't even look at me in the eye. And my brother, who once looked down on me, looked like he saw a ghost. He didn't even say hello. He just looked at me and turned away. I guess he thought I was still that broke kid who slept in his car. But the best part was seeing my mom's face when I handed her the wedding gift, a signed deed to their house. I watched her read it over and over, trying to figure out what it meant. Then the tears started. "What is this?" she asked, trembling. "You're really going to make us homeless?" I wasn't done yet. "Oh, no, Mom. You'll be fine. I bought it, and now it's in my name." That's when my brother snapped. He tried to shout at me in front of everyone. "You think this makes up for everything? You think I'm going to forgive you for abandoning the family?" I just smiled, leaned in close, and said something I'll never forget. "I didn't abandon you. You abandoned me." And then I turned and walked out. But as I was leaving, I heard my brother's wife whisper to my mom, "He's never coming back, is he?" And the worst part? I don't think she was talking about the house. So I thought I had won. I walked away, satisfied, my heart full of triumph. But I didn't realize it wasn't over. The next day, my phone rang. It was my mom. She was crying. "You don't understand," she said. "I'm sorry we were wrong about you. I didn't know how much you've done. Please come home. Please just come back." I thought about it for a moment, and honestly, part of me wanted to say yes. Part of me wanted to go back and hear those words, to hear that apology I never got, to feel like I mattered. But then my brother called me, and what he said, I wasn't ready for. "I know you think you've won, but you're just as broken as you were when you left. You think you're better than us now? All the money in the world won't fix you, and it'll never fix our family." He tried to guilt me into coming back, but I wasn't the kid I used to be. I wasn't going to go back and beg for scraps of love. And just when I thought it couldn't get worse, the real bombshell dropped. I got a call from my lawyer. Turns out my brother had been planning to buy the house from me without telling me, offer my mom and dad a deal that would have left me out in the cold. He was already in talks to take back the house that was in my name, and here's the kicker. He was using my money. The shock hit me hard, but I was about to turn the tables on him once again. The only thing left to do? Teach him the real meaning of family. What would you do if your family treated you like this? Comment below and share your own revenge stories. Hit subscribe for more insane stories like this. I wasn't planning on going nuclear. But after I found out my brother was trying to use my own money to steal the house I bought with my hard-earned success, I realized something. They didn't learn anything. They still saw me as the family punching bag, the kid they mocked. the one they could guilt, manipulate, and use when it was convenient. So I made a move they never saw coming. I called the realtor handling the property and told him to put the house on the market. Not just the house, but everything inside. Furniture, jewelry, even my parents' sentimental things. I gave them 10 days to move out. My mom begged me not to do it. She called crying again. Please, I'll disown your brother. Just don't sell the house. But it was too late. They didn't care when I was sleeping in my car. They didn't care when they missed every milestone of my life. Now, they cared because they were losing something. My brother? He called me and screamed, "You're trash. You'll die alone with all your money. You think anyone respects you for this?" I replied calmly, "I'd rather die alone than live surrounded by people who only love me when I had something to offer." Here's where it gets real. I stood outside that house one last time before the new owner arrived. I watched my parents load boxes into a truck, like I had years ago when they kicked me out. My mom turned to me and said, "You've changed." I looked her in the eye and said, "No, I just stopped trying to earn love from people who never gave it to me." She looked like she wanted to say something more, maybe even apologize, but she didn't, and I walked away without ever looking back. I thought that was the end, but then I got a letter in the mail. No name, no return address, just one line written in shaky handwriting. "You were right all along, and now I need your help." And just like that, I realized the story might not be over. If you made it to the end, tell me in the comments. Was I the asshole? Or did they finally get what they deserved? Comment down below if you want a complete story of this, and hit the like, subscribe button, and tap the notification bell for more interesting real stories like these.